I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but I'm being real. I'm being real. Rap music is down 40% this year. I'm going to say it again. Rap music is down 40%. Check the charts. Check the math. I don't make the rules. I do not make the rules. It's down 40%. What are we as rappers, producers, composers, etc. gonna do about this shit? Because it's down 40% this year. Check the charts. Do your research. This is a fact.
Welcome back to the channel. This is Life as We Know It. If you're new, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to tune in. If you're returning, welcome back. This is Life as We Know It, and as always, we got great content on the way. Great content again today. Today we're jumping into a story about Juicy J and him speaking on the record label industry, specifically rap music being down 40%. Let's jump right into it. So if you don't know, there was a clip that came out of Juicy J. Looks like he was in his bathroom, but ultimately, all jokes aside, he seemed very serious and he seemed very concerned about this current state of rap music. Now, I've heard Joe Budden speak on it. I've heard a couple other people speak on it. Ebro, the list goes on. Pretty much everybody is concerned about rap music in 2023 and the future of it, especially on a mainstream scale, especially with record labels. Now, if you don't know, rap has been selling at an alarming pace. There was no rap hit that hit #1 until Drake dropped. There's been no #1 albums until Rod Wave's album dropped. But ultimately, artists are struggling to sell records. They're struggling to sell out tours. I've seen artists like Playboi Carti cancel their tour. I've seen Moneybagg Yo have to cancel shows. So the state of rap right now is just very concerning, not just as a blogger and a journalist, but as an artist, as a producer, as a writer. Everybody should be concerned about the current state of rap music, especially if you're actively involved in the industry. Now, Juicy J had a very interesting take on it. He said 40% drop. What are we going to do? I think that's a great way to look at it, rather than looking at it so much of a negative and rap is going to hell. There's not going to be any funding or anybody getting signed. I think it's better to look at it from a perspective of what can we do to improve it. Now, I think on artists' part, artists definitely have to take their time in the studio. No one wants to hear a one-take song. You have to take the time and, not just put music out, but make sure you're putting music out that actually reflects your experience. I'm tired of hearing songs that sound like 5 other songs I've heard. I'm tired of hearing the same songs by artists who just regurgitate the same type of music, just keep putting out the same type of music, same type of beat, just a different producer. So I think in general, there has to be more effort in rap music. It can't be looked at so much as a money grab. I think we don't need to go back to the 90s or any of that, but I think artists like J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick are just perfect examples. They came into the industry early 2009, 2008, leading into the 2010s, and ultimately took over the music industry, by focusing on real music, authentic experiences, lyricism, storytelling. And I feel like a lot of that in music has really stepped away, especially over the last couple years, especially 2023. There's so many artists now that are street individuals, and everybody got a Glock with a switch. Everybody got ops. There's not too many people that are just rapping for the sake of rapping because they're smart or they're witty with putting words together. And the ones that aren't being given the proper spotlight. I made a video before about what I believed was the best rap album of 2023, and it was a Mick Jenkins album that he recently released. I'm a big fan of Mick Jenkins. I think people should check out his music if you haven't already. But ultimately, his album probably won't get as many plays. Somebody like Drake, somebody like Cole, Kendrick, they'll get their just due, and they'll get their streams, billions of streams. I saw Drake was on pace to sell 450,000. But ultimately, there's just not a lot of rappers really taking their time to craft music right now, and I think rap is just in a very alarming state. and everybody needs to pay attention. Everybody needs to figure out what they need to do to make it better. I do have to tip my hat off to the women. Shout out to Lotto, Sexy Red, all the women out there doing their thing. I do think some of it is a little excessive with the women, but I mean, men have been talking the same way for years, so I'm all for it, you know. But ultimately, I think artists have to figure out what's next and figure out a different direction for music to go, because otherwise, I believe what Ebro said is right, that there will be no more rap artists signed, and it's going to go to African and Spanish music. I mean, even Drake had a Spanish song on his album. There was an article that came out that said he signed Bad Bunny to OVO, and he's been OVO the whole time. Don't know how much legitimacy this has, but it did come from Birdman, which is a known to be very reliable source. He's definitely in business with Drake, so he would know. But, you know, we just have to see what happens with rap music. Hopefully there's a shift and a turnaround, and hopefully a J. Cole album drops soon, man. I'm very serious about that. I need a J. Cole album in the next 2 to 3 months before this year is over. You guys let me know which album you guys need, and let me know down below in the comment section. What do you guys think about Juicy J's statement? Do you think rap is in a shocking state? Do you think that rap is in danger of going extinct? Do you think sales can drop further than 40%? You know, we've seen things tank like this before, the stock market, real estate. I've never so much seen rap music itself sell, I feel like, or not sell. I feel like over the years, it's definitely gone up in popularity. #1 genre in the world, most imitated genre in the world. So ultimately, we just have to wait and see. But you guys, make sure you guys let me know what you think down below in the comment section. This is Life as We Know It. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We truly appreciate it. And until the next video, I am out.